I'm Adam Marino.
And I'm Mike Marino. That's right, we're related.
We are two cousins talking music and how it relates to us.
And why it should relate to you.
This is How It's Related.
All right. Let's be on time. Let's be on time when we do it.
No, I do it, and then you just be on time, because I can't. I just make up my own.
Yeah.
Look, you can't find it. What kind of music?
Inventing time signatures.
Yeah, exactly. We were talking about Scatman for no reason. One of the funnest things that we can do. Welcome in, by the way, to another Wednesday. But one of the fun things that we just do is like some cousins when they meet up are like, "What's up?
Hello.
What's up?" And then other cousins are just like, where we just break out into sing song.
Bad acting. I still insist Paul Zico was singing Bad Acting in 1993, and it stayed with me for 30 years. Bad acting. Bad acting. Because that was from this motion picture, Benny and Joon.
Yeah. So we have a well planned out show today for you.
Totally.
And as per usual. And before we dive in, we were also talking about this that I want to get into, because I hear this, and when the drums come in, I say to myself that it is tight. It is tight, son. So right here. Dun, 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 dun.
So he's on a closed hi-hat.
And I'm just like, it's tight. And when you hear this...
This is loose butthole, baby.
You're like, this is not tight.
This is the opposite.
It's not tizite.
Yeah.
It's just funny the way that we interpret.
This is a super low slung guitar, just swinging his right hand, hitting, missing, whatever. Loose.
I get it.
So loose to me.
So that is, of course, the Hives.
You're right.
I told you so. And that's what you're saying.
I'm
like,
right.
Yeah. Like, it's
Doesn't
not
matter.
that. When I first said that, and you're like, you think that's tight? And I, at first, I'll be honest, I thought you were making fun of me.
You're dumb, dude.
Like, that's tight. Like how we used to say that, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, that's what I thought at first.
Killer cooler.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, you mean, because that's how I meant it, is like, it's nice and tight, and it just sounds firm and good, and I like it.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, I'm loosey-goosey, like, with it. Did you exactly hit the chords right? Maybe.
Yeah. And the Hives have many songs on many albums. They essentially have one song that they do over and over, and it's the best song. I saw them at a nameless music festival that I'm not going to name, Coachella.
What's the big deal about saying?
Because every time I say I saw them at Coachella, like, you went to Coachella. People say, like, you went to Coachella. Yeah.
I don't do that.
Multiple years in a row.
I'm your cousin. It's not that big a deal.
They were like middle of the day on the,
They're good, I bet.
Yeah, the Grey Goose vodka stage, whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah. The 2007
and they were like the
Chevy
best
Camaro.
band of the day. Almost.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I bet
Come
they were.
on.
I bet they were rad.
They opened with that, and it was just like you wanted to
to
punch someone.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Glad I wasn't standing next to you then. Cool. But what we are actually going to get into today is the band Muse. Because they are our muse, actually, in this very episode.
Hey.
So, but yeah, we both like them.
I love them. Don't tell me I like them.
Okay. So, begin.
Well,
It all started.
I mean, okay?
Like, what was your opening?
Here's the thing, though. They have a lot of different. Like, I've explained other bands before, like their kind of evolution and how it's a very natural. You can see the band progressing, and they're not changing it up completely. But Muse is not one of those bands. They've taken some hard left turns. This is the song I was going to have you pull up. This is Sunburn from their 1999 album, Showbiz. This was my second introduction to
So
Muse.
this is the very, very, if you like, it's their very, very first song on their very, very first album.
Yep.
Like, so
Immediately
this is
grabs you.
Yeah.
Does it grab you immediately?
Yes.
Have you heard this before?
No, not this song.
Now this one, it's
Yeah,
hard to explain. This is not a bad album. It is in my opinion. This is all my opinion. It's their weakest album because I think they were.
Well, they just get that much better, wouldn't you say?
But it's a different. It's not really a different sound. It's like they found more.
It's crazy. All these albums under an hour.
So many, yeah.
54 minutes, dude.
Now, okay, so Showbiz has a couple of good songs. Cave was on a soundtrack that I can't remember. Muscle Museum, and they kind of have these like, it's very indie rock, classical, like not neoclassical. That's like Yngwie, but just kind of this because Matt Bellamy is like a classical pianist, and also amazing guitar player, songwriter, blah blah blah. But the three of them, no one person is the band in that band, which is what I like. So Showbiz, good. Origin of Symmetry, which is next, amazing. They have this kind of synthy guitar, like a heavy synthy guitar bass tone thing kind of throughout the album. Still the same classical piano stuff. He's exploring more vocally.
So this is micro
This is the most operatic song. Just give it a listen for a second. Let it run. You gotta wait till the chorus because it's worth it. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Juicy. Gosh, dude, that is Muse. Like, there's no chance of of it being not Muse.
Yeah. Like a 1 second name that song.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Muse.
Easy.
Meh. I don't even call him Muse. I call him meh. Just meh.
Moose. Here it comes.
Like, dude. Dude,
it's very like independent French film soundtrack kind of stuff.
Yes, dude, but it's good. Dude,
yeah,
like,
it's ridiculous, but it's like really good.
Yeah.
And you know what? You could argue
wild.
there's no hook. That's one.
No, it's just
beautiful movement, and then the chorus is just another beautifuler movement. I wouldn't call any of that a hook necessarily.
No, but I'd call it all like.
It's all awesome. But
just...
the very first song I heard from Muse was "Citizen Erased," and that really changed things for me. Because that song is pretty long, but it starts off that fuzzy space rock thing. It has this unbelievable chorus. It's all very simple, the progression and everything. And then there's some heaviness in there, some kind of just groovy, heavy stuff into this, outro, this long couple minute outro that sounds like the Beatles. Like if I were to tell somebody to get the full effect of Muse, I would say that song. With a but. There's an asterisk next to that statement. I'd really like you to play Citizen Erased, but I don't know if we have time to listen at least the first verse and the chorus.
So what album is that on?
That's on Origin of Symmetry. That would be track 6, right before Microcuts.
Oh, the one right before.
Yeah. And
so
I believe... Yeah, 7-string guitar.
Oh, I could see where this grabs your attention. Oh, dude.
There's so many layers in this. There's
is
so
like
many.
Korn to me.
This song has a lot of different
I'm waiting
personalities.
for Jonathan Davis. Where are you? Wah! Like,
And you hear that like blown out, fuzzy, just synthy stuff going on.
Dude, this is Korn, man. This is good.
I'd like you to hear at least the first verse and chorus just to kind of get the effect. But then later there's this dreamy piano thing. I don't know.
Muse does a really good job of making you think that it's gonna be a ruh, and then he's like angelic.
He says they're a metal band. He says that. And their newer stuff is super metal.
Yeah, this is like, I can see why people say their shows.
We've built this city on rock and roll, and now they're gonna. This is so good. The keyboards in the background, kind of Beatlesy.
Yeah, big time. Strawberry Fields Forever. Yeah.
This quintessentially is why I love Muse. It's
so
right.
melodic. It's
so not a huge success over here though. They were released over here, I think Warner Brothers, I want to say, maybe. I could be wrong. I might be super wrong. Showbiz and Origin of Symmetry, they're huge in Europe and have been for a long time. By this time, I think 2002, I want to say.
So it says this album is
they re-released
2001. It. Yeah,
okay,
and then
there's a later release maybe or a remaster or something. But anyway, that was, kind of flew under the radar. I don't know if I'm wrong and just like I heard it and thought I was hearing something underground, but it was relatively unknown. And then the next album is when they exploded.
Absolution.
If You Play Time Is Run, that album to me is their masterpiece. There are stuff I like more on Origin of Symmetry and even later stuff, but that front to back. Yeah. Do you know the song? Really?
I don't think I do. 2003.
Same year that Glow came out. My dumb band. I swear you've heard this chorus before. This was all over the radio.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Hysteria, which is another banger. Pick any song on here, and it's gold.
Yeah, I do remember that one, and then I'm not sure if I remember Hysteria. Man, they're just so...
Every song, man.
I know.
It's so effortless, too. It seems. I've seen videos of them in the studio, and they're
like,
not serious. They're not.
Oh, I've heard this. On a video... It's weird. I know some songs by video games.
There's one more on here that I want to kind of dissect a little bit.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
Stockholm Syndrome. I need you to play up through the first chorus. Each instrument standalone is like, its own entity. It's not, they all are dependent on each other to be what they are. It's not like one of them is replaceable. I love that.
Yeah.
Only 3 of them. Matt Bellamy sings, plays guitar, pianos, synth stuff. I think, not Dominic, he's the drummer. What's the other one? Christian, the bass player, does some synth stuff. On this tour, I saw them in San Francisco at a club this big.
Wow, that would be dope. Did they have their light show and all that? No, they couldn't.
They didn't really have room, and they were a huge band at that point. And
yeah, I'm like in the place like this, probably.
Yeah. Might have been
'Cause
the album after this because they were massive at this point.
I've
when I
seen
saw
some
them.
videos of a Muse show, and like,
Yeah.
it is insane, intense, like powerful. Powerful is the, like, yeah.
But this chorus,
So this is Stockholm Syndrome. Dude.
listen to this.
How does your brain go that way to do this?
It's just that's
dude?
what's in there. That's what's in his heart. Yeah, it's like inspiring still.
He's
I get
so much-
goosebumps still.
He's so much better than us.
Yeah, it's,
You ever-
it's
yeah,
annoying.
You ever
dude.
just like hear something, you're like,
God.
there's no way my brain would ever do this.
I'm gonna go ahead and
like,
stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sit down
Yeah.
for a minute.
So as I was kind of learning and becoming a songwriter into my own, is when this band
Like really
came on my radar.
and you're like, oh man,
I was
this
like,
is like
oh no. And now it's hard to not be like just stink of Muse when writing songs and stuff because it's so inspiring, dude.
that's really good.
But yeah, so and then here I have this habit of getting into something and loving it, like a TV show. I'll watch the first season and I'm out. Loved it. Hung on every episode, couldn't and I'm done. That's an ADHD trait.
Yeah.
And I did that with Muse. I've always loved them, but so after that, I think it was Black Holes and Revelations.
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah, some really good songs on that. They started getting more
Starlight.
Yeah, of course.
Of
And
course.
and when
Which
other
is a great
people,
song.
okay, here's something very stupid that everybody's probably experienced. But when other people, mass amounts of people, discover something that you've known about for a while, and it was like your secret. It rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, but dude,
I know
yeah,
you're
you're so bad.
You want them to not be successful. I'm 20 years old. Dude.
I know.
Come on, give me a damn break. Jeez, I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
Like
you know so much more now.
Yeah, and
It's
I'm like, I
hilarious.
liked them when they were like, no one knew who they were.
That's how I feel about
when they
Ben
were
Folds.
poor.
That's how I feel about Ben Folds. We should do one about Ben Folds. Like, he is so talented, dude. It's unreal what he can do.
I heard that Ben Folds produced an album for William Shatner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know it.
I can't get behind that or something like that. And Henry Rollins is on it or something. And it's the most bizarre.
It is the most bizarre. Well, the most bizarre thing ever, actually, that trumps this is Kevin Smith, who has written all of the Clerks and all
The
that.
Prince thing.
Dude, that takes the cake.
I'd love to see that.
Dude, I'd love to be in
It
the
exists
room.
somewhere.
I know. Well, the thing is, too, like, I'd love to be in that conversation where he finally broke it to him and said, oh, I'm not releasing this. Wait, you just brought me out here and paid me
Dude,
to...
what the fuck?
Yeah, like, you just... What? And he was like, no, that's Prince. Like, all right, do you want some pancakes?
Right.
Which is also a real thing.
Who owns Prince's estate now? I wonder. Or his catalog, his
I think you find out after you cleanse
Publishing.
yourself. In
the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Yeah.
So,
But that's not Lake Minnetonka.
yeah. So, yeah, I love talking through these different bands. We kind of found a fun niche. I will say the views are kind of going up on the channel. I think.
Why?
Stop it!
Quit it!
Stop feeding his
Leave me
ego.
alone.
Yeah. Let him have 4 viewers in peace.
I love how we're just kind of like hit the first 3 albums and they're kind of like, yeah, and then there's 87 more that are all really good. But
yeah.
that's the thing. I didn't pay as much attention to them. There, I think the one after Black Holes and Revelations, I don't know what it's called, but there's a song called
Resistance.
Is there a song called Take a Bow on that? Because that's a song that pulled me back in. I think it was on the Watchmen soundtrack. Remember Watchmen?
Dude, that so Black Holes and Revelations is where Take a Bow is.
Okay.
But that soundtrack, dude, was killer cooler.
Yeah.
Like really good.
Killer.
So this is Take a Bow. You said it kind of got you back in. This was 2006.
Yeah, I was in the theater, and the preview for Watchmen, and it was just this and like the ship coming out of the.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "This is Muse. I know this is Muse. This sounds like Muse. I know this is Muse.
I bet it's Muse. I bet it's Muse.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Guys. Muse is on.
Yeah. Laughing and lying.
This, I do remember. This was like, so good. It's just so
I believe
good.
this song is about George H.W. Bush.
Oh. I can see the scene. Like I didn't even think about that. That's such a good movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. It was casted perfectly. The movie's brilliant, I think.
What was her name? Malin Ackerman,
I don't know.
the blonde girl.
She wasn't as well known. Now
No.
she is.
Yeah. This whole podcast is just me singing songs along with the song.
So this song's themes include condemnation of lying leaders who manipulate the public, references to war profiteering, and a finale calling for accountability and retribution.
Be
They
accountable.
never confirm that it's specifically about George Bush. So,
I mean, it was right around the war on terror.
well, and Megalomaniac,
Terror.
Incubus,
yeah.
they had one.
One.
Yeah, they had one as well that I think it is more officially where they said it is about Bush, which, not to get political, but back then, people talking about Republicans, that's hilarious.
It's a little silly.
As we think now what people say about Republicans.
Yeah.
It's like, if you could go back to a time machine and be like, guys, don't make a ruckus yet.
Just wait.
Just wait.
It gets worse.
Yeah.
There's
like,
so much more.
Don't worry about this.
Yeah.
Bush is an awesome president. Like, they'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, that is good stuff. Muse, man, is...
They just kick all the ass.
Yeah,
always.
dude. Like,
They don't care.
Save
They
some
don't
for the
care
rest of
if
us,
you like their
please.
music. They don't care.
No, well, they have enough.
Yeah.
They have enough, like, for sure.
Good example of them doing whatever the hell they want. A band that just does what they want.
Yeah, but it's
Here's the
took
album.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it's that good, you can get by with a little help from their friends. So, yeah, that is awesome. That is our show for this week, and we will see you next Wednesday.
Okay, so if you happen to like this episode, please tell a friend.
And if you didn't like this episode, please tell nobody.
Be sure to like and subscribe on Apple and Spotify and, of course, YouTube.
Follow us on social media as the links are in the show notes.
Remember to check out our next episode where we will tell you how it's related.